LPS corals are one of the most popular corals in the reefing hobby. They have incredible color, amazing movement, and many are easier to keep than SPS. But just because a coral is popular doesn't mean it's the best choice when you're starting out. After 20 years of reefing and keeping everything from my nano tanks to my current 180 gallon SPS dominant, these are 5 LPS corals I think twice about buying as a beginner and what I'd buy instead. Remember, these are just my personal experiences. If you've had great success with one of these corals, that's awesome. Reefing is full of different experiences. At number 5, I've got Goniopora. Goniopora has become much easier to keep than they used to be, but I still don't think it's the best first LPS coral. They often appreciate stable water parameters, moderate flow, and many hobbyists report better growth when they're properly fed. Instead, I recommend an Alveopora. You get a very similar flower-like look with long flowing polyps, but I found them to be more forgiving and a better coral to learn with. Number 4 is torch coral. Torch corals are one of the most sought after LPS corals, but they're also one of the more sensitive Euophylia. They don't always handle swings in your water chemistry very well, and if something goes wrong, they can decline quickly. They're also one of the more expensive beginner purchases. Instead, I'd start with a Frogspawn. You still get that beautiful movement everyone loves, they're generally less expensive, and many reef keepers find them more forgiving while learning how to care for Euophylia. At number 3, I've got Elegance coral. Elegance corals are absolutely gorgeous, but they can still be unpredictable. Some thrive for years, while others seem to struggle despite good water quality. Instead, I'd choose a Duncan coral. Duncans are hardy, grow into beautiful colonies, accept target feeding, and one of the most easiest LPS corals for beginners to succeed with. I also like to think Duncan corals as the canary coral. Just like back in the day when canaries used to give coal miners an early warning of danger, Duncan corals are often one of the first corals to let you know something in your tank is off. If your Duncan coral suddenly stays closed and doesn't extend like it normally does, it's a good reminder to check your water parameters before other corals begin showing signs of stress. At number 2, I've got plate coral. Plate corals look incredible in your sandbed, but they can be damaged if they fall or if rockwork shifts, and they need enough open space as they expand. Instead, I'm recommending a candy cane coral. They're affordable, colorful, easy to frag later, and one of the most dependable LPS corals you can keep. Last on this list, and at number 1, is Acanthophyllia. Acanthophyllia are absolutely beautiful, but they're expensive, can be damaged if they're handled carelessly, and losing one can be an expensive lesson. Instead, I'd go with the Blastomussa. Blastos come in a wide variety of colors, are generally much more affordable, and are a great way to learn how to care for fleshy LPS corals before spending big money. Those are 5 LPS corals I think twice about buying as a beginner and what I'd buy instead. As I've mentioned in other videos, none of these are bad corals. Once you've gained some experience and your tank has matured, they can all be amazing additions. I just think there are easier options that give beginners a better chance of success. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which LPS coral do you think beginners should start with? Let me know down in the comments. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about reefing, check out my playlist. Please smash that like button, subscribe for more reefing goodness, and as always, happy reefing.